Howdy folks, it's Altair and welcome back to Eternia SMP, the best place. I've yet to say that introduction correctly in probably 20 videos. Welcome to Eternia SMP, the best place on the planet to play Minecraft 1.20. It's 1.20 until we upgrade anyway, or update. We're in the middle of a full base tour. If you're wondering why it says part 4 for this video, it's because there are 3 more parts before it. But just in case you're skipping around, this server has been online for almost 4 years now, getting to be 4 years, close to it. And my original base plans have been completed recently. Of course, I have plenty of ideas to continue forever and ever, but my original base plans finally have been completed after nearly 4 years. So we're doing a full base tour. I was hoping to do it all in 3 videos, but this is video 4 in the mini-series, and we're only halfway done. So it's going to be a long series, but that's okay. Long time coming. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I've done so many builds, so detailed, every single block placed intentionally, but we build something, walk away and move on to the next thing, and we never go back and look at it. So what we're doing in this tour is doing a very detailed tour of every single thing I've done so far in about 4 years. Taking some breaks here and there. It's not 4 years solid, but that's what we're doing. So there's your introduction. Hopefully you didn't need it, because I'm hoping you're watching all the videos. So we left off talking about the city part of phase 3. So remember, the way I built to the base was phase 1, phase 3, phase 2, and then all the other stuff and a few satellite things to look at, satellite bases and whatnot. So we left off, we were at the top of the tower looking at stuff, and then I ended the video because it was getting way too long. So then we are back here now at the bottom. So one thing I forgot to mention though when I was in the tower is the reason why it's double wide like this is so when you're at the top you can jump off to get faster than come back. Well, with practice. You can jump down and swing back and catch the ladder. That's why it's double wide. Otherwise it takes forever. So anyway, you come in here and you check into the hotel. And there's artwork from my kids, of course. I explained that. There's skylights. You can look at the tall buildings and the airplane. That doesn't seem to move. What is that noise? I think that's my house. I think my air conditioning came on. Anyway, I'm on the edge even though this is spawn proof. Anyway, come around, you can check in and go into any of the rooms. I think every room every room is furnished and done. And you can look at other people's rooms if you want to, like a creep. But whatever, the option is there. So every room is done. We're not going to go in every single room, that'll take forever. But you can walk around. No rooms here, because this is how you get around the courtyard. Here's a room, you can look at the courtyard. 2-level hotel. I'm very proud of this build, because this build was a long time in the making. I had thought about it for a very, very, very long time before I finally did it. There's some rooms over here. Why? Oh, there's rooms on this side too. I'm like, why can't you see outside? So anyway, very cool. Enjoyed very much. Very pretty. 2nd level, you know, same thing. You can just see more, that's all. Because you're a little bit higher. Anything else to say? No, not really. I'm just checking out the views of the scary roofed forest. Nope, no mobs though. I've only had a spider come over and that was it the whole time. Courtyard again. Boardwalk we'll talk about. Walk around. Fancy room here. They have a toilet in this room. Sitting there apparently. And oh yeah, then you have this. You can go outside to a little patio and fall off apparently. I guess I forgot to put something around it. Maybe it's intentional. I don't remember. Oh, there you go. And then you can look over the lobby and more rooms. But then you can't get down. You gotta go back here to the stairwell. There you go. And then that brings you back here to the courtyard. Which you gotta be careful because there's spiky plants. See? Told you. I'm not very good about getting around those things. But anyway, courtyard. Pretty. Oh, you can see Winter Park. You can see the part of the skyline. Come on now. I don't know how to walk around those things. So there's the hotel, which was a long time in the making. Very proud of it. So then if you come over here, we'll talk about these buildings in a minute. They're twins. For lease, frog tolling. Come around here. There's a few things you can do. you can walk down to the boardwalk, or there's an alley still. Kind of yeah, there's an alley around this whole thing. Yep. Otherwise, you can come down the boardwalk. There's no access to anything, but there's a boardwalk here. And this is like an art gallery with my kids' artwork. I mentioned in a previous video that I took another texture pack that I made on top of the other ones. Well, I haven't seen this one in a while. And I put my kids' artwork in it. Except the new versions of Minecraft have more paintings, but I have not added more artwork to those because my kids are done with school artwork now. They're too old. But I have what I have. Well, there's a witch's hut out there somewhere. I might do something with the new art in Minecraft. I don't know. But anyway, there you go. So this cool little boardwalk comes around here. I'll talk about what's there in a minute. Comes all the way around to the beginning of Kulterberg, which we'll talk about this when we get here. But that's what this boardwalk is. The train line, the L, goes above us before it touches ground again. Here is a little place to just hang out and eat. You can hang out and eat here if you want to, if you bring snacks. You can go in here. It's a all-gender bathroom, apparently, I guess. Which I used to do in Minecraft a lot, because back in the Survivor days, when I built my creeper statue, around that time in real life, I was at a birthday party at a community center in Minneapolis, and lo and behold, they had all-gender bathrooms. I'm like, okay. So then I started building all-gender bathrooms in Minecraft, because I represent here. That is a stained, oxidized mirror. So anyway, that's what this is, all-gender bathroom. Because usually all-gender bathrooms in real life are just stalls, so it really does not matter. It's just in Minneapolis, they used them with urinals, which might be kind of weird, I guess. But anyway, this is what it's supposed to be like. Oh, the ceiling thing. I talked about this in the first video, how I stopped the ceiling thing. I have to keep doing this in my new builds. I've been forgetting about this. I love the multi-texture ceilings. Alrighty, coming up here, cute little waterfall thing. These are just alleys around the buildings. Same with this thing here. We didn't miss anything. So anyway, you come out around here and there's this museum thing. I forgot what I called it, so hopefully I named it. What did I call it? Welcome to the Old Town Hall Historic Landmark. That's right, it's a town hall. Anyway, it's a single building with copper that I obviously waxed because it has not oxidized, with a big T in the middle for the tall turtle who owns Kulterberg. And then all the records. This is all the record keeping and maps and everything. You can check things out, sit and read them. Historic landmark. I remember that. I contemplated what I was going to do with this forever and ever. I finally came up with something. And I remember all this landscaping that I did. Oh yeah, there's all these places to sit out here too. Man, I've forgotten all this stuff. See, that's why we're doing this tour. Maybe the tour is more for me than you, but I'm doing this tour because I've forgotten all this work I've put into this. Every single block intentionally placed. Oh, so fun. Alrighty, so before we do these buildings on the main line, we're going to do this one, because this one is actually tucked behind these main buildings. So you can see it, but you can't get to it unless you come back here. Or can you get to it from up there? I can't remember. Hang on, let me see. Maybe I just lied again. Oh yeah, you can only get to it from this little alley thing, which is weird. So we'll talk about it back here, and then we'll go to the main road again. So, is there not an address on this one? Did I not address this building? I didn't. I forgot to put a sign with an address. Huh. Interesting. I'm not going to go back and do it, but okay. Anyway, I wanted to do something modernish behind the old town, because this is the old part of town, which you'll see in a minute. But I wanted to stick something modern and obnoxious behind it. So we have all these buildings, or all these units. They're, oh yeah, that's right. They all have patios, right? But the only way to get up and down is through the ladder system, and then you can get to each unit. And each unit is exactly the same. It's just the view gets better as you go higher. But every unit is identical. You go up the ladder to your unit, and maybe it's not a ladder. Maybe it's an old style elevator, and the elevator rides the ladder. Like these are the tracks. We'll have to say that. But as you get higher, it gets more interesting. But as you go in, it's just flat. The lanterns are hidden so you can't see them from outside. And then you have a patio. And you can't jump off because the roof is too low. There's the top of Old Town Hall. That lights up at night apparently. There's a courtyard. Anyway, I guess that is bomb proof up there. And then you keep going and going and going and going and going, and finally you get to the top where you can jump on these though. Then you can see the buildings you haven't talked about yet. There's the hotel. There's the Old Town, which we'll talk about in a minute. We'll talk about the blue building in a minute. But then you just have your regular. Can you jump? You can jump on this one, which is funny because the top unit is the most dangerous. Hey, look at this. I never looked over here before. Oh, that'd be a great place to build. How have I not noticed that? Oh my gosh, at the river. Then we can just have the tracks come around here and connect right there. Ooh, I want to build there. Because I'm going to build something super obnoxious here. I just don't know what yet. Well, I kind of have an idea, but I'm not going to tell you. But then I can build over there. Oh my goodness. And then the witch's hut is like right in here somewhere. Oh man. You can see the seagrass. Anyway. Okay, well that is super cool. I'm definitely not going to build in the forest. I'm building over here. I'm going to build some stuff here, but I really need to build over there. Oh man. That is awesome. Then on the other side are these huge mountains with new generation that I was going to build into. Anyway, so yeah. So I have plenty of ideas, even though my original plans are complete, as I said. Alright, let's get down and talk about what's next. How do we get out of here? There we go. Okay, then there's an alley here. And then there's a little park here next to the apartment building. See? Isn't that cool? I like it. And then an alley. You can take the road back or you can take the alley. Let's take the alley. And another alley. Let's take this alley. And let's talk about these two buildings. They're exactly the same, so we're only going to go in one. But if you look, the train has its own little entrance thing, right? And this is called another bus stop and a wastebasket. Tall Tower 1. The other one is Tall Tower 2. This is Turtle Bum Parkway. The other is Frogtoe Avenue, whatever. This is a leasing office. And I remember building this. I would run into mobs sometimes. Because it wasn't lit up, apparently. And then, let's see. I think the only way to do this is elevator. Oh, the penthouse. That's right. To get to the penthouse, you use the elevator. There's the back door. And again, this tower's all... Actually, this tower's all empty. Let me show you. I remember now. This is completely empty, I think. Come on. So they are... Yeah, this is complete... I didn't want to build it again. I have a bed in here. That makes no sense. That's funny. I didn't want to have to like build everything again, so I just left it open and said for lease. So yeah, so it is a little different, I guess. And it goes downhill, see? So it is different. Okay. Anyway, glad we went in there, because that was hilarious. Alright, so this is open most of the way up, but then you come in here, and there's all the units, 205. They're somewhat furnished, I guess. Okay. I'm not really remembering this build very much. Stay off tracks. The train runs right through here, so we can go on the tracks. Very cool. That is so fun. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, is there something going on with that? No, that's fine. Oh, there's stuff next. Okay. Stay off tracks. Alright, then we got unit what? What is this? 503. Furnished. Wow. This is great. I forgot about this building. This is not how I remember it being. And what's this? 605. They're getting less and less furnished as we go. 703. Okay, we're going to keep going. There must be, I don't need to go in every single one now. 8, 9, 10, 11. How high is this building? 12. Oh, we're higher than that one. Oh, we're higher. Yeah, we're higher than everything. Dang. 12, and then it stops. But why do we have stairs there? Does the penthouse have stairs? I think I just made it look like that so it would look cool. Yep, then we'll talk about this too when we get over there. Huh, interesting. Okay. Well, we run out of space up here, so let's go back down. And we'll go to the penthouse. Man, this is a tall building. I forgot how big this was. And we're going to keep going down, down, down. Penthouse only. Up. Glass elevator. Don't bonk your head at the top. Ooh, bonk your head at the top. And here we go. Here's the penthouse. Got glass view with the radio towers. Getting closer to that airplane. All lit up with frog lights. You can see over everything else except that is the new tallest building. Talk about that in a minute. So you were in this one. This was the one with all the units and the ladder. That's fun. And there's the other building. So we're slightly taller than that building because that one went downhill. And then just drop down. Boom. There we go. Okay, so that's the Tower 1 or Tall Tower 1 or whatever. And now we get to what I consider old town, like the old buildings in town. Like if you're in Chicago and you go across the river to the north, it's in the old part of town and the buildings change. So I am incredibly proud of what I did here with the stonework. There's no pattern, it's supposed to be random. But I'm so proud of this and how this turned out. Oh, I love it so much. There's a little park down here. That goes under the road. Because I kept all the water. There were water features here when I took over this area and moved in, so to speak. And I kept them. So I didn't disrupt the water features. They're natural. And I made something out of them. So that was a big deal. There's another one up here, which we'll talk about when we get over there. So anyway, I hear zombies. What is this? The station. The station. Turtle Bump Parkway. So you come in here. And we saw that already, right? There's the back alley stuff I was talking about. Oh, there's another park here we have to look at. Oh, how do you get there? I guess you go like this. Okay, no, this is the same park from there. Oh my gosh, it looks so different from the other angle. We've already been there. I thought we'd been there before. And you, up to private residences, up to trains. So let's go to the trains first. And here's the train station, right? So there's a train station right here. Boom. And then you can go either direction and then head off wherever you want to go. This is, you can overlook that lobby we were just in right there. And then you come down here. And then if you want to go up to the residencies, you go up to the residencies like this. And now there's a bunch of places to stay, which we will in a minute because it's going to get dark soon. There's this one unit here, right? You can look out, you see buildings right next to you. I love it, love it, love it. Look at that, so cool. So there's a unit there. There's a unit here. Yep, this keeps going up every time. And then there's another unit, I think, yeah, there's a unit here. So this is pretty cool. Watch the sunset. Overlook the old town hall and the original hotel. But then you can go here if you can make it. You gotta jump on there, and this is roof access. And then somehow you gotta time it just right. It's not easy, but it can be done. And then you have roof access. Why? I don't know. Because I wanted to. There's the park and everything. Isn't that cool? And then there's your lightning rods. Put lightning rods on everything. Because you can die in Minecraft if you get struck by lightning. You can overlook the residencies, the bridge outside of Koteberg. And again, this is all protected along the water. Nothing can come up here. I just have to protect that side too when I build my wall for the birch forest. Anyway, I'm giving away my plans. I'm not supposed to give away my plans. Oh yeah, then there's the residences come out there. So let me show you, because I actually didn't show you that. This is hard to do. But if you go here, like this, you have skylight access, see? And then roof access. So there's actually nothing in there except this open space here. But anyway, I just think that's cool. I like that. How do you get down over here, I guess? Okay. Oh, the same as the same down as the train station. Okay, I remember now. Alrighty, so that is that building. Then we were talking about the park. We kept the natural water ways in here. And then the next building, there's an alley. There's the residences without a name. And all of a sudden it's nighttime because I had helped somebody with something again, which is totally okay. Nothing wrong with that, but I forgot what I was talking about. I guess we're entering this building. the impossible. Oh yeah, because people said in the olden days it'd be impossible to build this tower, even though it's only like 6 stories high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories high. They said it was impossible, but I thought that was a zombie. I mean, skeleton. But we know it is possible because they built it. So let's go into the impossible. And again, just back alley stuff out there. Well, that's a cool view looking out at the water. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, this is unfurnished, I guess. Sure looks unfurnished to me. But you can go up inside of it, I guess. Boy, is this lit up enough. 1? Oh my, that's scary. That's a close call there. But anyway, looking around, just enjoying the views of things. I guess you can keep going, except it's all open up here, so that's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Glass ceilings, of course. You know me and my glass ceilings. And the big chandelier hanging down. Well, this is fun. I forgot about this building, of course. Look in windows, because it's always fun to look in windows. Oh, they're having a little party there. Huh. Alrighty. Well, let's go down. And go back outside, because there's not much to say about this one, other than it's kind of cool. It's very old style. I like it. Alrighty. So what is next? We're going to work our way back around this way. I don't think anything can do anything to us, right? Nothing can come through here. That sign just says welcome to Koterberg, that's all. Oh, bus station or bus stop. Stay away. And then another little Zen garden, a teeny tiny meditative Zen garden. Not much to do about that or say about that, other than it's teeny tiny. And then a bus stop, wastebasket, protective wall, and oh wait, can stuff spawn there, or is that underground? Oh no, stuff can spawn here. Okay, I guess this isn't totally protected. I thought it was. I'm not terribly worried about it. We'll go sleep in a second. And part of the old town is this old building here, which I can't remember what it's called. The old fortress. I guess it's an old fortress. That goes down underground. Oh yeah, because that's how they would have protected themselves from things coming over. Right? And then I made the blocks too high down there so nothing can come up. The old fortress. I forgot about this. This was a fun build. I like building this because you can come up here. Yep. Of course you can walk through and fall, so you got to be careful, but it's really freaking cool. There we go. I'm looking up at the tall. So you got the old and the new next to each other. Is that fun? Oh, that's so fun. Alrighty. What is next over here, man? I am just forgotten about everything. Okay, we'll go up in this building in a second. Actually, I guess we'll do it now. I'm just waiting for something to spawn over here and walk over and get us. So maybe I will sleep. I'll have to come back and fix that though. So nothing can spawn. Let's find a bed. We'll just take the first bed we find. Wherever it is. Here it is. And yet another sunrise. Alright, let's hop down. And we'll look to the left to make sure a creeper didn't spawn, because a creeper could survive. But I don't think anything spawned here. No, not with all the grass and stuff. Oh, poor skeleton is heading for the water. Oh, he found some shade. Yeah? Sorry, buddy. Alrighty. So this tall building is based on the IDS Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We call it our tallest building. Although we have 3 buildings that are all exactly the same height, but on record they're slightly different heights so that this can be the tallest. And they've all been remeasured several times to keep this the tallest. They used to say that there's an agreement that nothing could be taller than our IDS Center in Minneapolis. I don't think that's true. I think it's just rumor, but who knows. But that's what this is based on. So go Google IDS Center Minneapolis and it'll look just like this. Exactly like this. I'm the tallest building. Oh my word. Wow. Okay. Elevator up and down, first floor lobby. So let's go to the first floor lobby. I like the purple flowers. Not much you can do in here other than walk around the clear elevators. But you can. There you go. Can you go through here? Nope. I'm the tallest building. Okay. So let's go up the elevator. All the way to the top, I think. Yep. It's nice and tall. Look at that. We're above everything. Just like that. Boom. See? I remember grinding for all this glass. Oh my goodness. So you can walk around the observation deck. So see how this ends. This ends just in the mountain. But man, do I have ideas for that already. Anyway. Oh, look at that. Those buildings are not so tall after all. Because I'm the tallest building. That's what it says. Alrighty. You can come up here though. Oh my gosh, there's roof access. How dangerous is that? Look at that. See? Now we're looking above the city. So this is the last of the commercial buildings. The rest is entertainment and residences. And then this will be the end of phase 3. But we still have a ways to go. We have so much to talk about. Because after phase 3, there's phase 2. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, so how do we get down? That's up. Down? It's like one of those... Oh my word. That was insane. It's like one of those glass houses. Trying to find your way through. Crazy. So you got bubbles, but then reflection of bubbles. Okay. So there's that building. Then you come around here. Whoops. First of all, let's go up this way. You come around here. And there's a little pond park. I love my pond parks. And then the birch forest that I plan to never do anything with. I'm going to build around it, but I don't plan on building in here ever. I'm going to build around that way too, but nothing in here. That's my plan. Just to keep it natural looking. We'll see. So I come around here. And then we have this little... I don't know what you want to call it. Not a playground. It's like a parkour thing, kind of. But then you can land on the slime when you fall on your face. So you come around here. I was able to complete this when I built it, but now I can't. Jeez. So you come up here, and then if you jump, you can walk on the things. Anyway, you get the idea. Then you can jump across. So it's kind of like a parkour thing. But then if you fall, you land on slime. But apparently I fell on the chain and did not land on slime. Oh, am I missing the chain, or are you supposed to jump across? Looks like it might be missing a chain. No, you're not. It's up there because when you're up here, you can't go up there unless that's not missing. If that's complete, you can't go up. Okay, that's on purpose. Okay. Anyway, so that's what this is. This is just a fun little thing. Just a fun little thing because this is the entertainment section, like I said. And then over here, pretty straightforward. Have fun, no rallying at top. Fall desk risk. This is pretty obvious what happened. Let's go with this tower. Like so. And you hop out. Oh gosh, I almost fell off anyway. And then it's just an observation thing. It's just fun. Roller coaster, like, hey, look, you can see my house from there. That type of thing. Hey, buddy, we'll talk about you when we get there. And then again, the bridge leaving Koteberg, and then new stuff that we'll do eventually. But I'm going to build a wall over here along the birch forest. Alrighty, let's hop back down and go like this, very straightforward. Dizzy. There we go. Alright, awesome. And then you can come through here if you want to. And this is my storage for these guys. I have a farm for torch flower seeds and pitcher pods. And it's very, very simple. Very, very simple. These guys can only have 3 in here. If I have 4, then they'll eat everything and nothing will be reusable because they can only touch something every 20 minutes or something. So I can't have more than this. But anyway, they find things. There's a rail cart underneath that picks it up. Hopper cart probably, and then dumps it into that chest. Pretty simple. And the people in that big mansion right there own this. And they have a pitcher pod farm. So they find the seeds, they grow the plants. That's the storyline there. Very simple. Very, very simple, but I love it. Alrighty, let's see here. Before we do the residences, let's go to the airplane. I can't remember if I have a home set there or not. I do not, so we have to fly up there. So, yeah. So the way I built this is I built scaffolding, and then I placed one block, and then after I placed the one block, I just built around it. And then the way I went down for the engines is I placed I made a waterfall, and hung out balancing in the waterfall to place blocks. So that's how you build down in Minecraft. You pour water over the edge, and then you just hang out in the water and build down. The problem is it destroyed everything I had below. Oh shoot, I can't get over there, the other wing. Anyway, let's just dig in here. Will this work to get in? Shoot. Okay, that's normally not how this works. Will that let me in? Okay, let's put that, whoops. Usually I go in from the top, but I was showing you the, well, I knew that was going to happen. Will this work? Nope. Okay, hang on. We have to do this my normal way. We have to make a mess is what we have to do. Whoops. Oh, that's right. They're half slabs. Okay, anyway. That's not how this works. You're supposed to dig in from the top. Anyway, I just want to look at the plane. So, little winglets, tail, lightning rod, of course, doors, and this other wing, when I put the water down to get to the to make the engines, it ruined my hotel. So I had to rebuild half the stuff on the hotel. Okay, so this is how you get in. So you dig in, but I think spiders can spawn in here in between, so you gotta be careful. Okay, no spiders today. Alrighty. Boom, boom. Now we're inside. Okay, well, it's not supposed to be that complicated, but it's the turtle way. So come back here, you have the preparation area for flight attendants. That's kind of interesting how it does that. And then you got a toilet, your airplane toilet. Everybody needs an airplane toilet. You can watch the wing while you're in the sky. Pretty scary. All the seats, nice wide seats lit up. And then the controls to fly the plane. The seats and everything and maps and everything. And there you go. Oh, you can get in here. Okay. I think you can sit on the server, but whatever. That's how you fly the plane. That's how you pretend to fly the plane. But now we're stuck inside the plane. So now we have to TP out of here. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Because if we use, yeah, because we can't go through here. Okay, so let me get out of here. Alright, through editing magic, we're back on the ground. There's the airplane up there. And now we're going to talk about the residences for a little bit before we call the video quits. I think I'm going to go a little bit longer in this video, so you'll end up with like 20 videos. So we'll talk about the residencies a little bit. So we're going to go back to here to where this phase started, because we went down the left and talked about everything. And we'll talk about Winter Village or Winter Park in a minute. But for now, let's talk about the houses. So these are very organized, believe it or not. So this is a park, which we'll talk about first. But these first row of houses is like the lower income row houses, tiny, old, not kept up very well. But they get a beautiful park, which is great. But they get a beautiful park. It borders the super rich houses and the rich houses. And then they can hang out in their park. Is blocked off, so the rich people can't come here. I guess they could walk in through that way, but they're not supposed to be here. This is for these people to enjoy and not have to worry about the snobbery around them. So again, natural water thing that I made use of. I don't think I filled in any water on this part of the base. And then just a statue. Sorry, I have the hiccups. And then the houses. See? Beautiful. So let's go and talk about these houses because they're interesting. The first house, you just come in, so it's kind of like a facade, right? There's nothing in here except a stairwell. But it looks like a house. And that's how these are all built. They're all like quasi-facades. See? Same one there, just different. Looks different. Same as the first two, or first and third, but it just looks different. See? So that's the point of these. Quasi-facade. But they look cool. Come around the corner, and you got more of them. So just same thing, but different materials. This one's a little bit different. So I made some that are different in between. But overall, they're the same. Just different material. And then, very close together. Whatever. Pretty views, though. Right? See? And then the park again. So those are the row houses. That was the first thing I built. Inspired by photos and videos I've seen of housing in Australia where they're like long and skinny houses that are close together. But in this neighborhood, they just represent like the lower income area. Then over here is my condos, my 2 condos. They match on both sides. This is still, well, the courtyard in between, or the whatever you call that, the promenade in between is probably my most favorite build on the server. Sorry, my voice got weird for a second there. But anyway, not all of these are furnished. Some of them are. Front door, back door, and then upstairs. Pretty simple. Again, you can always stare into your neighbor's windows. Pretty simple. And then just, one after the other. So I guess these would be town homes, right? Because you have access to each one. Where a condo is like an apartment that you own the units where you go in, like an apartment, stairs, elevator, your unit's doors inside the main building, right? Like a high-rise, condos in a high-rise or apartments. These are townhouses because you have your own door. That's in the US, that's how we do that. In fact, I remember now talking when I built these, a whole explanation about that, like 20, 30, 40, 50 videos ago. So again, another natural water source. I just kept it. I didn't fill it in or anything. So they get a fun little walkway here for those two. So anyway, then you come around here to the back. And these units are the same, so I'm not going to go through those. It's a mirror image of those. Just there's one fewer on that side. See, it doesn't line up. That's on purpose. This, though, is one of my favorite parts of the server. Is this little courtyard thing that I made. So proud of it. I'm going to take a bunch of screenshots for my thumbnail for this part. I think we're in part 4. We're almost done with part 4. Holy cow. Screenshots, selfies. Oh, I just love it. This courtyard, not a courtyard, promenade, whatever you want to call it. I love this. This is one of my favorite things I did. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, man. I love this back here. Oh, anyway, I could just gaze at this. I'll say gaze at my own work, but that's not my point. My point is that I love what I did. All right, so moving next door, because remember, those were the like low-income row houses. These are the multi-unit buildings, and then back there are middle income and then rich and super rich, right? So this section, or this zoning, I guess, is the multi-unit section. What is it? Cool pool condos. Okay, yes. So these are townhouses, and these are condos. And I did this on purpose, this demonstration. So this, you go in a door, but you have your own unit doors within. And that's what makes these condos. Then you got water feature again. Oh no, that's a cave. I kept the cave entrance too. I don't remember if these are furnished. I don't think any of these are furnished. But again, hidden lights, so when you're outside you can't see a bunch of lanterns in the windows. And that's why that's like that. So this is a horseshoe design. So it's mirror image on that side. However, of course the views are different, but there are different stories to this thing, and it's kind of complicated to get there. So to go upstairs, you got to go outside, and then you have like hangout area or storage. I guess this is more like storage for the pool supplies. And then monsters have never come up here. Maybe there's too much light or something. Maybe there's light down there. I don't know. But monsters have never come up here. The dripping is from the gutters. See the water dripping? This is all natural though. I kept it like that. So this is like pool storage. There's some packed ice, garbage, whatever. You come up here though, you can get to the second floor, but there's a pool also. So it's kind of a weird building on purpose. So there's a pool with some flowers up there. You can lounge, do some yoga, you can go swimming if you want to. Swimming if you want to. But then you get to the second floor units by going behind here into here. So it's kind of complicated, but that's on purpose. I wanted to make it complicated. Pretty cool. I like that overhang. Alrighty. So there you go. And then you go around. Oh, there's some cool corner units in this one that happen to work out. Very cool. Alrighty. And then if you want to go to the third level, that is also outside. So you got to go back out through here. And through this door, and then around the railing, which you can't get around the railing, And then you get to the third floor units. That's pretty cool, right? All the buildings suddenly getting smaller, but the windows are bigger. Okay. So this is a very interesting build because no two floors are the same. It's very fun to build this. Got complicated, but I did it. I figured it out. I was able to do it. Any new prisoners in our jail that showed up? The zombies there. Anyway. So then the fourth floor, you got to go up these stairs, and there's a library. I'm like, okay, cool, that's fun. Yep, Small units, but you pay more because you have a better view. And there are fewer units on each floor, notice that too. So it's interesting. It's kind of complicated to do the math. But then there's more stairs, and where do these go? There's the fifth floor. Oh my goodness. Super complicated. Look at that. Big units here. Yeah, so I remember building this. It was very complicated to do this. This is a tiny unit? Yeah, it's not that small. Got a little window. Anyway, so there you go. So there's that. So those are the multi-units and the row houses. So in the next video, we'll do... Whoops, where am I going? In the next video, I like how you have to go like to the bowels of the building to go upstairs. It's kind of cool. The next video, if I can get my words out, will be the middle class houses and the rich houses and Winter Park to finish off phase 3, because we did phase 3 before phase 2. So you need to be subscribed to know when part 5 of my full base tour comes out. Holy moly, lots of videos. And hit like button so people know we exist. And I'll see you next time.